What's going on, everybody? This is Matt Paul. I'm Ryan Devin. We're with Hunt Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of 2 Minutes, 2 Questions with 2 Realtors. Today we're going to be talking about Baby Boomers and Millennials and their direct impact on our current real estate market here in Western New York and nationally. So Matt, can you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing nationally and locally with these generations and how it's having an effect on our market?
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. I was recently just sitting in on a seminar that explained it, and it helped make a lot of sense to me. Obviously, we are in a very strong seller's market nationally and locally. That's largely due to the fact that baby boomers used to move 5 to 10 years on average, and now they're staying in their homes much longer. That was partially due to the housing and the market crash in 2008. A lot of baby boomers lost some of their retirement or their job or went back to school to further their career, and now they're sitting there in a different financial position. In terms of millennials, they're coming out of school with a lot more debt than the previous generations. So with the debt to income ratio requirement for a home loan or mortgage, that really puts you in a tough spot. So we've already discussed rates. We won't talk about rates. They are historically low. That's another driving factor as to why it is in the seller's market. But another big reason too is the lack of inventory stems from we have an aging home market, and a lot of the homes throughout the U.S. are just old and dated. So if they're not able to be renovated and improved, they're being knocked down, and then they're not being replaced as quickly. So our new construction is down significantly. Still, it has not even met the level that it was at in 2008 before the crash. So all these are different factors, and they're all impacting us, and that's why we are in a seller's market.
Right, and yeah, just to add on that, like you said, those millennials, they are having later starts than the baby boomers were. They're getting married at later ages. They're having smaller families, so those larger houses that the baby boomers are currently in might not be appealing to them. And like you said, a lot of our inventory out there is dated, built in the 40s, 50s, 60s. A lot of millennials are looking for newer homes and may not be interested in doing the renovations. But yeah, that's all for today. Tune in next week. We're going to talk about some different ways where you may be able to beat the seller's market and find a suitable house for yourself.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys.